Good morning, Falcons. Today is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. I'm Eli.
And I'm Lexi.
This is your view from the Falcons Nest. Don't forget to stop by the Students Against Destructive Decisions table during lunch today. Sign a pledge to commit to growing up safe, healthy, and drug free, and receive a sweet treat as a thank you for making positive choices.
The Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles is warning Hoosiers to watch for text messages scams that are now strongly mimicking the BMV's mobile website and improperly citing Indiana code, WLFI reports. Many customers are without power in the Plymouth area after NIPSCO and REMC both reported outages. More than 2,700 NIPSCO customers are without power with the cause unclear. According to NIPSCO, unexpected restoration times range from 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. ET. According to Marshall County REMC, this was believed to be a transmission issue with its provider. Approximately 650 REMC customers were without power, but the company says the issue has since been resolved. Any customers with further issues are asked to call 574 936 3161.
With no end in sight for the government shutdown, SNAP benefits will likely not be dispersed. WSBT is reporting local food pantries will be left scrambling to fill the gaps. They will have to prepare for an increase in demand for food. As November 1st quickly approaches Saturday, food insecurity continues to grow. The USDA has said SNAP benefits will not be refilled until the government shutdown ends. Lines at food banks are expected to continue to grow longer with people relying on pantries to feed their families. Food banks provide about 20% of a person's need, but SNAP benefits pay about 80%.
With Halloween and daylight savings time approaching, AAA Hoosier Motor Club spokesman is urging Indiana residents to prioritize road safety. Halloween poses increased risks, especially for young trick or treaters, with children more than twice as likely to be hit by a car on this day, according to Safe Kids Worldwide. With Halloween on a Friday this year, more people could be celebrating with parties or other outings, a motor club says. The time change is at 2 a.m. Sunday may lead to more drowsy driving. Research from AAA Foundation highlights that drowsy driving is a factor in significantly more traffic fatalities than traditional data suggests. Between 2017 and 2021, 18% of all traffic fatalities involved drowsy drivers, accounting for nearly 30,000 deaths. AAA Hoosier Club offers safety tips for Halloween, emphasizing careful planning for trick or treating routes and ensuring costumes are safe and visible. Drivers are advised to slow down in residential areas and stay alert for children who may be unexpectedly enter the street. Now to weather with Grayson.
Hello and good morning. Welcome to your daily morning weather report for today. We have a current temperature of 39 degrees, a real feel of 38 with fair air quality, partially cloudy. Moving on to our 3 day forecast this week, we're going to have a high of 55, a low of 41, partly cloudy. Tomorrow we're going to have a high of 53, a low of 37, partly cloudy. And Saturday this week, we're going to have a high of 51 and a low of 33, rainy. Moving on to the sports desk.
The NCAA owes a former college football player and his wife $18 million. A South Carolina jury decided while finding college sports major governing body negligent and failing to warn the player about long term effects of concussions. According to the Associated Press, following a civil trial that wrapped up late last week, Orangeburg County jurors awarded $10 million to 68-year-old Robert Geethers, who played at South Carolina State University from 1977 to 1980 as a defensive end. His wife, Deborah, was also awarded $8 million. According to a court document, a physician diagnosed Robert Geethers with dementia several years ago. The Times and Democrat newspaper in Orangeburg reported, now he has trouble with day-to-day tasks such as dressing himself and helping make meals. Other physicians who testified at trial said Geethers displayed symptoms of CTE, a degenerative brain disease found in a former football players who received repeated blows to their heads while playing. CTE can be diagnosed only posthumously.
The IHSAA football sectional semifinals are tomorrow night in our area. The South Bend Tribune predicts some close games, including a 1-point win by North Judson over LaVille and a Rensselaer victory over Bremen in the INSC. Penn is a huge favorite over Portage, with Michigan City favored over Valparaiso, Chesterton over LaPorte, and Concord over Warsaw. Mishawaka Marion is favored to defeat Calumet, which which defeated Glenn last Friday. The Gaming Falcons continued their season with a full slate of matches this week. The SSBU varsity squad faced a doubleheader on Wednesday, taking on the St. Joe Huskies and the Columbia City Eagles. The match against St. Joe started off sluggish, but the Falcons mounted an impressive comeback before ultimately falling short against Columbia City. The Falcons fought in a tightly contested series. Both teams traded wins and momentum throughout. The Eagles nearly edged out the Falcons to claim victory. Thank you for a great effort from Sean Hahn, Drew Getty, Aiden Bridge, and Carter James. The John Glenn Fortnite team faced off against the Northrop Bruins this week and came out strong, jumping to an early 5-win lead and never looking back. The Falcons capped off the commanding performance with a 13-2 victory, improving their season record 3-2. A huge shout out to Kobe Van Hooser, Tyler Wineski, Owen Kabazinski, and Jordan Stevens for their hard work and outstanding play. And now to lunch with Grayson.
For today's lunch, for the entrees, we're going to have home-style mini breaded chicken patty, chicken fajita wrap, PB&J Uncrustable, Hampshire salad, and turkey chef salad. And for the sides, we're going to have waffle fries, celery sticks, fresh navel oranges, variety of fruit, mini waffles, and a peanut butter cup. I'm afraid that's all we have time for today, Falcons. Have an amazing day.